What's up, everybody? Good to see everybody. Glad to be back. Let's get it rolling.
Your head coach mentioned that one of the goals, like your next level, one of the things you mentioned was coverage recognition.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think you are with that, and how difficult is that with so many defenses doing so much disguising and different looks that they're going to give you, obviously?
Yeah. It's not like I haven't played football for the past many years or so, and so it's more or less what he's saying is taking a step up in that direction. Pre-snap procedure and all of that has been a lot better than the first time that I started it and started doing that. But it's more have an idea what they'll be and things like that. Plays get a little bit more detailed. He's adding more on my plate of figuring out the coverage before and have an idea of where I can go with the ball faster, sooner. I haven't thrown a lot of picks in my career is because I can see the coverage and feel the coverage. And so it's a little bit more detailed from play to play and specifics within the play, towards the coverage that we're attacking. And then adding more plays in there so that we can kill and alert and check to these different, man checks, cover 2 checks, 1 high, whatever the case may be. So it's a little bit more of that. But we're excited about that. I'm excited. The challenge that he's given me to be able to take the next step and progress is what I'm most excited about. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough, just like it is every year. And so that's what you embrace. That's what you enjoy. Because when it shows up on game days and Sundays and whatever day that we play on, it's very rewarding.
Caleb, your sack total came way down last year. Independent of the play caller and the improved protection, what was your interpretation of how you got better in that area of reducing that number?
Yeah, getting the ball out, and whether it's making a guy miss, throwing the ball away, dirting it sometimes. I know sometimes it may not look like that, but dirting it sometimes. I had a couple of those today. Just getting the ball in my hands and dirting it, saving it for the next play. Just trying to play smart football. And then other than that, just being better at, when I lose my feed or, something happens and the coverage isn't there, O-line maybe, a little leaky or so, just find a check down and get those guys the ball. Have more positive plays, even though the play maybe not be designed to go to that person. On check downs and things like that, have more positive small plays. So that's a part of the goal this year.
Guys who get sacked as much as you did your rookie year get scarred by it.
Yep.
How did you avoid that happening to you?
Yeah. The trust, the faith between my O-line, the trust and faith between myself and the running back, the trust and faith in learning the offense and being able to help, knowing where it's going to come from before it happens, and then being able to maybe take a step over, get out, step up, anything like that. Just knowing where the hots are, just having a better idea with that, and then hopefully this year, just be doing a better job with maybe changing the protection, getting us out of something. Just to be able to get the ball out of my hands and protect us, protect the O-line, protect the running back, all of us on the team, and I think that's going to be a goal of mine this year also.
With that stated goal of 70%, I'm sure that's in the back of your mind, but how do you balance, being cognizant of that without sacrificing or losing any bit of your natural ability or natural desires to, hunt big games or whatever?
Yeah, if I hit, I think I don't know how many passes I threw last year, guys, but probably threw 400 something, 500 passes or so. If I hit 90 more, we're at 65.
Yeah, but I'm not even really harping on you get the number or not. I'm saying mentally, does that affect how you go about playing the game?
No. Just hit the easy ones, when they're there. Be in rhythm with myself. Be confident in my guys, be confident within the play. Deliver a good ball, deliver a catchable ball. And then from there, when things happen, I put on the cape and go do my thing whenever that happens. But it's not something that needs to be on or showing at least until the moment shows up.
You know how much you in your seemed really just hustle and Lion was having
because you'd been a very accurate passer at USC.
Now, do you feel like with Ben, you have a clear-cut idea of what has hindered you in that area and what is the roadmap to fixing it?
Yeah, part of it's just confidence in the offense, and not Ben, but the offense in the sense of me knowing where I'm supposed to go with the ball, not second guessing, being decisive, eyes being in the right spot, things like that, not having to react so much in the sense of something shows up, oh, I got to react. It's more or less of, I know this is about to happen. Let's deliver this guy a good ball. If he covers down, I know where the next guy's going to be, or whatever the case may be. Who we're high-lowing, who we're reading off of, all these different things. So it's just gaining and gathering a better understanding of the offense. So the confidence grows within myself and the receivers. Second-year receivers, most of the guys out there. So it's second year or more. The confidence with them, the confidence within themselves to be able to run the right route, how to run it, and creating space to when they're running the route and they're not just running the route off the board. So a lot of confidence goes into the work. A lot of confidence goes into myself, and then to coaching everybody else.
You and Ben last year, you mentioned something to the effect of that Ben had coached you so hard that you thought he didn't like you.
Yeah.
Is he still communicating with you the same way?
Oh, yeah.
You're just taking it better?
Oh, yeah. Well, I know we have a real common goal, and it's to find a way to make the Chicago Bears champions at the end of the day. And so what he says, everything he says and what we've been through, like I said, everything he says and what he says to me, I'll do it at 200% and won't look back. And so that's kind of how it is now. If he yells and curses at me or anything like that, I know it's for the greater good of the team. And so whatever it takes is what it's going to take.
Caleb, you wanted to see on your chest as a captain, but year 2 with Ben, year 3 in the league. Yeah, how much different does the league aspect feel for you and your comfort in that role?
Yeah, it's being able to step up and speak up more. I've been in this league for 2 years, but also playing. I played a bunch of games now, and so I know what losing looks like. I know what winning looks like in this league. We haven't won the big one yet, but we won a bunch of games last year. We lost a lot of games my first year, and then now having year 2 in the offense, a lot more confidence in what I'm saying to the guys out there. It's starting to sound more like the coaches, the steps, the alignments, and things like that. So just finding ways to be more on top of that, day in and day out, being able to help those guys whenever they ask a question, and then from there, just leading by example is one of the biggest ones. I've always said that. And then lastly, when something needs to be spoken about or said to a teammate or a coach, if we're having an issue as a team, be able to go to them and speak to the coaches or speak to the team.
For various reasons, how much confidence you built with Colston towards the end of last season. I imagine that's grown even 4 months working together. What are your visions for who he can become for you this year?
Yeah, he become the best tight end in the league. I think he is. But stats and us going out there and proving it is what it's going to take. And to be able to do that, we got to put in work. We got to build the connection, hang out inside and outside the building, have tough conversations or have open communication, throughout the year and throughout camp. And so it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. He's an easy target to throw to, and I got a bunch of those guys out there that's equipped and ready to go.
Skill set wise, what do you like about what he gives?
He can do everything. He can run every route. There's been times, I think, since we had him on a post route, we came back after the game, after we ended up winning that game, and came back and was like, if you ever see that, with a guy out there and he wants to not believe in that, put it up there and give him a shot. He's such a big target, easy target, runs the right route and nice routes. And then other than that, he can run, block, and disguise things. So he's a all-encompassing tight end.
One of the reasons you've had 3 different centers in 3 years. What have you learned about building that relationship, and how's that going with you and Garrett right now? Yeah,
it's been great. We had a slight miscommunication today. Something that he's something that's popped up throughout his career. He's had a long enough career. I think it's 9 years or so. So he's been with many different quarterbacks and under center and things like that. So something popped up that happened, with other QBs, and just us getting on the same page on those small things. And then, when those moments show up, just being able to communicate with each other. Obviously, it's frustrating, and you don't want to have miscommunications. You don't want to do that, but it's the point of camp, it's the point of practice, so that when you go out there on Sundays and between those white lines in 60 minutes, you're if not perfect, damn near perfect.
Cole said that he heard that Luther Burden was texting his quarterbacks over the summer trying to get him on the road too. What have you noticed about the demeanor of him being a target that could potentially just ascend this year in year 2?
Yeah, we all believe in Luther, the whole org, his teammates, me, coaches. So it's up to us to put in the work, QB, wide receiver, and it's up to him to make sure he's in the right spot. And when he catches the ball, he said it one of his first times out. He's a problem. And so just got to give him the ball. Yes, he runs great routes. He loses defenders. He's smooth in his routes. And so be able to deliver him a good ball. But I'm excited for him. I'm excited for all the guys. I'm excited for our core, our young core that we have, Colston, Luther, Rome. We got Xavion. I know old man isn't really a part of the young core, Khalif, but we got a couple other guys out there that are excited. I'm excited about Cole Kmet. We got a young core, like I said, and we're gonna try and use that to our advantage and be explosive and have fun doing it.
You've worked with incredibly loud now. Do you feel a different, I guess, anticipation of what this team can be because of the success that you had and also the understanding that you have of what?
I think the success part doesn't mean anything towards this year in the sense of we can go out there and we can lose every game. We can go out there and win every game. And that's up to us as a team. So the success part doesn't affect us this year. So it's being able to find ways to get better than last year, find ways to communicate better, run routes better, defensively, special teams, pin guys if we punt, all these small things that come together to be able to win games, even off the field things like us being connected better, hanging out more, being able to build that relationship, that trust, to be able to win games. Because those situational moments that we had last year, we may not have as many, or we may have more. And so it's being able to fight through those and be better than we were last year. And so I think it all starts back over. And so that's what we're focused on. We're focused on being better than we were. We have guys in the building, so being better, from last year. So being better than we were last year, but it's the small details. It's us coming together on and off the field. It's us having open communication, following the details the coaches give us, and then go out there and execute and have fun doing it.
You worked with Will Hewlett and Tom Gorman off seasons. Did you work with them again this off season? And
Yep.
Did you guys do anything differently, or did you work with anyone new in addition to them? What would you guys do?
Work with them. Those are my guys. They've been great to me. They've been great for me. There's a bunch of different small things that we've adjusted throughout my training, things like that. More of my routes. Also, just me being in the offense now, just being a little bit more comfortable, having a little bit more command over it. And so, knowing where guys are supposed to be, landmarks and all of that, steps. And so, in the trainings, it was a little bit more me commanding it, and them just sitting back and watching and being able to, if I miss a pass slightly inside, because we're big on putting the ball in the right spot here. And so if I miss the ball inside, why did I miss? Figuring out, that feeling, so that if it shows up in a game practice, it's me being able to adjust and correct.
Do you do anything different along those lines this offseason training? Like you feel sort of more like a vet in the offseason and just upping what you got to do to get ready? Just figuring out my schedule a little bit better. When I'm going to train, when I'm going to relax, how I'm going to train, what works best for me and my body, how to eat, and things like that. Lost some weight, so it's good. I'm excited about that. Be able to move a little bit better, be able to, be smoother. All these different things. Just being able to also bring that into the facility with the strength staff and things like that. Things I've done, things that work well with me, and being able to adjust and be better for the season.
How much did you lose?
10 to 15, something like that.
How'd you do it?
Eating at certain times, going to bed and not eating after 7, and just eating consistently, eating well.
The miscommunication.
Rome was open with his frustration about the injuries last year.
Yeah.
We talked about he's kind of got a new normal that he's got to deal with. As a friend of his, I hope you helped him along, and as his quarterback, what can you do to make this training camp pointed in the right direction?
Ensure confidence that the ball is going to come to him. He's one-on-one, the ball is going to come to him. Runs a nice route, gets open for us, creates a little separation, the ball is going to be there. So on my part, delivering a good ball. On my part, finding ways to be better for him and the guys. And then from there, we talk. We talk about the routes. We talk about how to run them.
like you said, his new normal. It's his new normal, and that's okay. And it doesn't look any different. So that's what he said, but it doesn't look any different out there. He looks like normal Rome Odunze. And so, my thing is just ensuring confidence the ball will come to him, run a nice route, create a little separation. I'll put the ball where the ball needs to be. And then if I don't, we drafted you really high for a certain reason because you're special. And so go make that catch. I believe in you. I believe that you're going to either make it or it's going to be incomplete. And so just ensuring the confidence, ensuring the belief in him. And when the ball goes to him, I know it's going to be either caught or incomplete.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. The Bears. Thank you, everybody.